Depending on who you ask, they'll tell you I'm a legend. From YO to the Veil to the Mongo spot on Creston. Always been 1,000, never ever been a lame. Lay a nigga down for these 3 letters on my chain.
I'm gonna hold you up. When it came to the unit, my confidence level was the same. The only difference was, I say, is the way that I viewed them. I viewed them slightly different due to their undeniable setup. You dig what I'm saying? Like a blind nigga could see that their setup was undeniable. Like, I thought that they couldn't see us lyrically, but on a retail level, I knew that we would never be able to compete with them because they obtained a level of commercial success that we would never be able to reach due to their advantages that they had over us because of their setup. Just look at it from a realistic lens. 50, he buzzing out there already. He had already started generating a buzz in the streets. He got shot 9 times. Got schooled by M. So that's a cosign from M right there. M is already co-signed by Dre. So that's a cosign by 2 legends right there. He come out with an album, sell 9-10 million units. Whole world going crazy. He introduced the world to his crew via compilation and the mixtape that they got going on in the streets. Plus his DJ got a radio show that's playing their music regularly. So we going up against that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, their label at this point is a well-oiled machine. It's super well-oiled, actually, versus ours. Like, we got a label, but first and foremost, we don't have a competent staff. Actually, we didn't have a staff at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was one of the big problems within our camp. But nonetheless, we were still competing with these juggernauts without an actual staff. You know what I mean? So everything was basically, the confidence that I had came from the potential, you know, that I knew that we had. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, listen, if we're doing all this without half of what all these other people got, just imagine if we was to get our stuff together. You know what I'm saying? So before the battle even took place with these guys, I already knew how it was going to go. Like, you dig me? I'm like, look, we going to win the battle, but I can't say the same thing about the war. They're going to end up winning the war. And I say that because, okay, when it came to the battle, I'm like, listen, we going to give them these bars and all that. But later on down the line, they're going to continue to drop these albums and drop these projects from new artists and different artists. And our catalog under our umbrella isn't going to be the same. So we're not going to be able to compete, not only just the units, but dropping projects, period. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about sales. I'm just talking about projects. When it came to 50, I looked at him like, you know what, 50 is one of them ones. Everybody know 50 is 50. His songwriting ability is incredible. He's a hooksmith. He got star quality, and, you know, he's just one of one. But if you had to put him and Kiss in the room and you told them, listen, we want to hear bars, and they had to bar each other down, he couldn't compete with Kiss. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not taking that for 50, but I'm being real. Like, bar for bar, Kiss will roast him. Buck make good songs. He was making great songs at that time. But you can't, like, compare him to P. P would annihilate him when it, like, on some lyrical shit. Let's be real, man. And then Yayo, real nigga. I fucks with Ye the long way. That's a, you know what I mean? That's a 100 nigga right there. But on some bar shit, he can't fuck with Luch. Like, let's be real. So then that leaves you with Banks. I always looked at Banks like, yo, Banks one of them niggas that got bars for real. He spit, so he would give a nigga a run for his money. He ain't one of them niggas that I could just, like, you know, spit at and be like, yo, I'm getting that nigga the fuck out of it. Like, nah, this nigga really got bars for real, so he'll be one of them niggas that'll give a nigga a hard time. But nonetheless, if these niggas was like, yo, listen, nigga, get at this nigga right now, best believe he would have been got at. Like, you know what I mean? Like, simple as that. But, you know, that whole thing was crazy. Like I said, we won the battle, but we didn't win the war because we never end up dropping no albums other than Sheek Louch projects under the D Block umbrella. You feel me? So we didn't actually get to capitalize off of the battle that we had with them. Like, so many things could have took place, and we could have did so many different things just with the attention that we was getting from that one battle right there. But unfortunately, we didn't.